So I love everything about active parenting. I live it, eat it, breathe it. I apply it, and I hope to encourage others to do the same. My name is Nebra Brock. I am the program director of Save Atlanta LLC. It is a training and education facility that's located in the Atlanta area and surrounding. We do offer a variety of educational tools, trainings, coaching services that range from anything of life coaching, anger management, CPR and first aid, health and wellness, curriculum instruction design, business development, and of course, parenting. And parenting, of course, has become our main dominant force. It's the program platform that we find that really gives us a name in our community, a very trusted name, and it's the love of is my love and desire. I love parenting. I love family dynamics. I love helping families to build healthy communities. I started off with active parenting, AP4, active parenting 4th edition. Loved it and needed to open myself up to some other ones. But as I went through the training with Miss Pamela Wood, one of my favorites here, I was intrigued by what she did, and I wanted to do what she did. I wanted to train trainers, and that's really my background as a curriculum instruction design and in training the trainer. That's my background. And so talking to Nicole, she said, well, if you want to come to a TOT, a trainer of trainers with, Dr. Popkin, come on and we'll kind of go from there. So I ended up catching all the suites, the AP4 first 5 years, teens, did the TOT to test out for all of those, to become a trainer for all of them. And then in my video, I hope that Dr. Popkin was impressed enough that he and McCole talked about me possibly coming back to help out at the next ones. And so from there, organically, this relationship developed where I was asked to be a trainer of trainers for the TOT, to be a national trainer, to be able to train others for them, and to also assist in hosting TOT with Dr. Popkin, with Stephen Hargrave, love Stephen, with Pamela Wood, McCole, and I have been with them doing TOT ever since. I think this year I'm going into my 4th or 5th TOT co-facilitating. AP4 is my favorite, not only because it was the first one I was introduced to, but also I feel like it's that great time in a child's life for a parent to really get to know their children. They're transitioning from the toddler years. They're trying to prepare before they become teenagers. These individuals are starting to show their personalities, and you're beginning to really have a more thoughtful relationship with your child at this time. And I love those parents that come into this program so eager to learn about this new person that's becoming in front of them. And I get to be a part of that process to help them to be introduced to this person and to set the stage to have a healthy relationship with this person who's developing. So that's probably my favorite one, to be honest. When it comes down to parent leaders, the biggest thing that I like to make sure that my trainers understand when they're developing parent leaders is the importance of understanding your leaders, understanding their authenticity. They're not all going to be able to teach it the same way. It's important for them to know how to bring their essence to their teaching, because when it comes down to training and facilitating, it's a little different than it is with just teaching. When you have teaching, you're sharing information or knowledge where a person is regurgitating it in, processing it. You're giving them information that they may not know, or they may know, but they don't know as well. And not saying that the parent education is not the same, But most of your parents are experts of their own lives. They're experts of their own understanding of who their children are. So you never want to give them a space of feeling like they don't know who they are as a parent or how to be a parent. You want to be able to facilitate a conversation. And I'll tell you like this. I tell my parents when they come in that my job is not to teach you how to be a parent. You're already a parent. And my job is not to teach you how to be a good parent. For the fact that you sacrifice this time, energy, money, or whatever means that this is something of value to you. And that tells me that you're a good parent. My job is to facilitate a conversation. And so when you're a parent, when you're a trainer and you're teaching other parent leaders, it's important for you to help them to know how to bring in that authenticity so that they can build a conversation with the parents, because they're already scared. They already don't know what they're supposed to learn, or they're already in some type of emotion when they come to class, that the last thing you want to do is still make them feel like they're in that space. For most parents, this is the first time that they get a chance to even be heard, especially if it's something, for instance, court mandated, or if Department of Family Child Services is involved. They've not been heard. And so you need to make sure that your leaders know how to give them that space to be heard. Take the opportunity from the trainer to learn the material themselves and to understand the material themselves so they can go out and train it. They're going to rely on you, and they're going to try to make themselves just like you. The trainer needs to give the importance of training tools, how to facilitate, how to understand the audience that you're training so that you can help lead them to finding the right points in the curriculum, and how to understand their audience so that when they are training their leaders, that they know how to pinpoint the specific things that cater to their audience. So I think that is something important that trainers need to teach other trainers, that it's not just about just teaching the material. It's about understanding how to train, how to facilitate.